Watch me work.
Kids, give Miss Thompson a hand for coming to work today.
Okay, so I was thinking about the little learners, and I was thinking that with the younger learners, what can be helpful is to have some visual, well, and older learners, it can be helpful to have some visual cues as to what you're supposed to be doing in the assignment, especially if it's something that's supposed to be done on paper or if it's supposed to be done on Canvas. So I've got here the Canva button templates, and I'm just going to choose a button template that I think is, nice. And I'm going to change it and make some visual cues so that students know what we're doing. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this one because it seems pretty simple. And I'm going to make 2 cues. The first cue I'm going to be is going to be for when they do something on paper. So I just deleted the books there, and I'm going to go over here to Elements, and I'm going to find a piece of paper. See what we got here. None of those are good. Don't like them. Don't like it. Don't like it. I need something that's going to go. How is that a piece of paper? All right. I'm going to choose that one. Move that up. And I'm going to put on paper assignment. Actually, I'm going to put in workbook. And because I put workbook, I'm going to change this picture to a workbook. Let's see what comes up. Oh, I love it. This one's better. Way better. Way better. All right. So I'm just going to save that. I'm going to download this, and I'm going to change this to a workbook button. I'm going to download it. It's going to pop into my downloads here. I don't want that to go there. I'm going to put them into buttons. Somewhere I made buttons. It's fine. I'll go there. Actually, I'm going to move these onto desktop just so I know where they are because I don't really need them after that. Okay, so the next one I'm going to keep the same thing, and I'm going to put on Canvas. So let's see what happens if I look for Canvas. Ooh, look at that. And I'm going to put on Canvas. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and download that one. I'm going to rename this Canvas, save it on the desktop. I'm also going to make one that shows a class. So I'm going to put class. Yeah, let's try that. See what comes up. Ooh, love it, even though this is not what a classroom looks like right now. With the class, I don't know how I feel about that capitalization, but we're going to keep it. Download. Class. And then I'm going to put one person, and it's going to be like on your own. So let's see if I put one person. How about this one? Okay, so now I've got these two. Download this. So I've got 4 buttons here. This is just so we can have some visual cues as we're going through. So this is on your own. Alrighty. Now I'm going to come back over to, now I'm going to go to my Canvas, and I'm going to create this module. So, oops, I was on the YouTube. I was actually uploading videos, and then I was also listening to the YouTube. So there you go. Okay, here's my course. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to create a module. So I'm going to create a new module, and this module is going to be visual cues. And because I'm going to be super fancy with the visual cues module, I am going to right click and choose emoji and symbols. Now when I do this, it's going to erase module, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do like that. All right, that's pretty poor use of. I'm going to find an eyeball. So I'm going to search. Somewhere there's a search up here. There we go. Okay, I got extra feed there. Let's take that out. All right, so I'm going to add this module, and now I'm going to add a page. So I'm going to go ahead and create a page, and this is our like Zoom page. And so this is going to have all of the information. I lied. I want to name this morning meeting. And I am going to use an emoji here. So let's see if I can find a sun in the morning time. Oh, love it. All right, morning meeting. All right. And then I'm going to make a page that is, I'm going to make an assignment that is workbook pages. So you can use visual cues in the actual title. I'll right click, and then I think I'll choose a pen. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. Love it. Much better. Okay. This is workbook pages. So now once I add these in, I can go back and I can edit them. So I'm going to click in here, and my morning meeting, I'm going to add in some buttons. Just to make it easy so my buttons don't go all over the place, I'm going to add a table. So I'm going to add 2 tables there, and now I'm going to insert my buttons. So this morning meeting is something that happens, bring up my files here, it's on my desktop. All right, so this morning meeting is something that happens on Canvas. Submit. And then this is also something that happens with the class. So I'm going to choose the class. Whoa, that was too many. Class. Apparently I can't click. It's late. Alrighty. So now I've got these 2 buttons. They're actually kind of big, so I'm just going to go ahead and make them a little bit smaller. Whoa. That's fine. And then just so I get rid of these lines, I'm going to go ahead and take those lines and come up here to the table properties. And for the advanced, I'm going to choose the border color of hidden. See what happens there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to choose white. White's the best. So now I can add in my morning meeting info. Spelled correctly because we're teachers. And I'm going to save that. If I come into the student view, will it let me see it? Nope, because it's not published yet, so I'll have to publish it. So I'll go back and do that in a second. I'll publish. Those are actually probably still pretty big, so I need to make them a little bit smaller. So now as a student, when I come in, once again, this is only like the 5th time I've made this mistake today. I can't see it because my module isn't published. So if I come over here to modules, then I'll be able to see it. So I had to click this button. Literally only the 5th time I've made that mistake today. All right, so now here's this information, and we know it's on Canvas and it's with the class. And then if we go to the next one, which is workbook pages, in here I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to insert a table to, whoa, there we go. So I'm going to insert an image up here, insert, upload image. Come over to my files. This is a workbook. Submit. Wait patiently. Now I'm going to come over here and do the other one. And you don't have to make them this big, and you could just do the icons. Like you wouldn't have to have necessarily all this other stuff around there. It's kind of up to you. So I'm going to make these smaller. I didn't like the size of the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'd play around with this a little until you found the exact size that you wanted for your buttons. They're not really even buttons. They're just icons at this point. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make them centered. like that. And then I know these aren't even, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to leave it. And then I'm going to go back up here to the table properties, and I'm going to change the border color to white. And this is published. It is published. So now when the young person comes in, come over here to student view. We're going to go to modules. Look it, so cute. So I click on that. They got their morning meeting information. I tell them it's on Canvas. It's with the class. Here we've got workbook pages. Did I not save? Did I not save my? Oh, I'm in leave student view. What? We're going to load the auto saved. You know what I didn't do? I didn't drag down here and say save. Oh, goodness gracious. So now the student view says, voila, it's in the workbook and on your own. Just some visual cues for the kiddos as they are navigating through Canvas.
Hey, Beth, you coming to work tomorrow?